Have you seen any?
Well, there are a number of common differences, and actually if people are interested, they can find many accounts of these animals in the books on the subject, in the websites dedicated to the subject. The common differences that guardians describe when they transition our animals onto nutritionally sound vegetarian diets, vegan diets. Differences in reduction of obesity, reduction of arthritis, regression of diabetes, resolution of cataracts, increased health and vitality, reduction of hormonal diseases, sometimes even reductions in cancers, reductions in infections and so on. However, these are descriptions of individual cases. They're not systematic large-scale population studies that have been published in scientific journals. There are a small number of those. There is one study that's looked at a population of vegetarian dogs, another that's looked at a population of vegetarian cats. And these studies have certainly found no problems with the vegetarian diets, and in fact they found that the animals maintained on those diets did extremely well, very healthy. There's a study in the British Journal of Nutrition in 2009 looking at some dogs that were actually Siberian Huskies that were competing in sled racing, which is about the most intense form of dog exercise that dogs compete in. And those dogs did very well over a 16-week period, which is quite a long time. And there's also a study that published in the Journal of the American Veterinary Medical Association in 2006, which looked at a population of cats maintained on vegetarian diets for more than 1 year. And according to the general health status of these cats and also their blood test results, these cats were all healthy or very healthy. There were no problems detected. So these are only 2 studies. Of course, it's always good to have more studies. However, they look at significant populations, certainly in the case of the vegetarian cat study, and heavy exercise, certainly in the case of the dog study, and they did not detect any problems, in fact quite the opposite, which is what you would expect based on common sense, because if you are feeding a diet which is nutritionally complete, reasonably balanced, is sufficiently digestible, bioavailable, there's no scientific reason whatsoever why an animal should not be perfectly healthy and happy on such a diet, and there's no scientific reason why you can't formulate such a diet based on entirely on vegetable, mineral and synthetic components, because of course animals don't have requirements for any particular ingredient, they have requirements for particular nutrients, and that's a very different thing.